I'm here with Bill Meek, coach of Lisbon Blue Devils, and captain Colt Tuils. I'm here with my co-host Hannah Sprouse, and I'm Marcus Miller. I'm going to have a couple questions I'd like to ask about the season. To start it off, how do you guys feel about finally going into league play after 3 games so far?
It's very exciting. We had some good games in our out of conference, and as a player, I'm ready to get into league play, and it's been a long time coming for this season, and we're pretty excited.
Yeah, we've had a lot of long road trips. You know, we have 4 away games to start the season. This week here will be the 4th, and it's just nice to play a familiar team that we know and that the kids know, and getting back to league play and local teams where, you know, it means a little more to the kids and the community.
No, I agree. And like speaking on community, like how would you say community support's been so far? Like what like how's that benefited the team? You feel like we have a strong community going for?
I think you know, considering the distance of our first 3 games, and quite frankly, I don't pay much attention to it, if any. But I have noticed we've had a pretty good following of fans to drive an hour and 2 hours, and you know, so you know, this week is kind of important that we get a fan base there against Palestine, because they're 3-0 and it's close by. So I'm hoping that the fans that haven't gotten to the further games, you know, drive over to East Palestine on Friday night.
Yeah, speaking of East Palestine, I feel like that's a really important game. You know, they're celebrating being 3-0 right now, and there's even going to be a party going on during the game and everything else. And I was wondering how you guys personally feel about that.
Once again, from a player perspective, I kind of like that. I like that they are all excited and stuff, and I feel like that always makes the game that much better, is when someone has an extra little chip on their shoulder going into it.
And from my perspective as a head coach, first of all, from a personal perspective, that's my alma mater. And you know, it's my first time going there as a head coach. I've coached there many times against East Palestine, but this is the first time going home as a head coach. So it means a lot to me. But I think that, you know, I think playing teams that are good and playing teams that we know are exciting for our community and for our kids.
You know, I really like that, and like, because I felt like EP's, I wouldn't say necessarily a rival game, but it's a big game, especially going on from here and then going into the first home game, you know, finally getting to be home. And, you know, with finally being home against United, what do you think is going to necessarily be our strong suits going into these tougher opponents?
Well, we're familiar with them. We know who the kids are, but they know us too. So, you know, it's league play, man. It's something that we talk about and something we want to, you know, have achievement in. And, you know, that's one of our goals. We want to win the league and have a winning season. And these next, you know, 7 weeks are going to determine whether that happens or not.
And like with those 7 weeks coming out, like, do you feel like this season's going to be any different from the past seasons going in? Like, I understand that we had a better off-season program going into this year, and there's a lot of, I guess, better placement and better attitude going into this season. You feel like it's definitely different this year?
Well, I think you know, this group played a lot last year, and a lot of the kids played the year before, and we have a lot of veteran football players back, and you know, the expectations have been high from day one, and you know, we're sitting at 2-1, and we slipped up against a team that I felt we should have been much more competitive with in week 2. But I think, you know, yeah, my expectations are to win every game left.
I like that answer. And from Colt Tuils, from a player point of view, you see the players, you see how attitudes are. You've been around off season and in season program. How do you feel about that question?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference with this season is, I mean, last year we got our new head coach last year, and had some changes to our coaching staff. We had a big culture change last year, but I think the difference this year is as players and the coaching staff and a team and a community all together, I think we believe in ourselves this year, and we believe that we have the ability to be successful.
All right. Well, I don't believe I have any more questions for you guys. I thank you for your time.
Of course,
And I
thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.